I don't know. I guess probably more so dating wise, just because I said like if I had a great partner, then they can maybe skew my perspective. So like my personal experience thus far, pretty trash like. So it's just easier to like collectively say men.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Keep working on yourself. Become the greatest woman you can be. Settle for nothing less than a great man. I believe you will find him.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, you're welcome.
So,
and he will change your mind about men.
Fingers crossed.
Wait, so okay, just to clarify here. So you're saying men are trash more so in the context of a dating context?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you bear some responsibility for the men you've chosen? Because you've chosen them, right? So
I mean, clearly I'm not the best at picking, but
have you had trash boyfriends? They're all watching right now.
I think
pick your words carefully.
I don't know if it's like, I mean, honestly, like there's been like negative parts, which I guess comes with any relationship, but like I've learned a lot about myself. I mean, definitely some trauma, but it is what it is.
So basically you've had trash boyfriends.
Your words, not mine.
My words. I will own them.
What is and maybe we can have all the girls answer this. What is one thing that you've done wrong in a relationship?
Ooh, heavy hitter.
No, I'll say. I'm honestly really bad at like confrontation and communication. I tend to isolate myself, so I know that definitely makes situations worse. Because if I had just addressed an issue, then like it could have been solved. But instead, I kind of back away, and then like things just get worse. So, yeah.
I guess hanging out with my coworker when I'm in a relationship.
Hey, I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, that's it.
For me, on why, like, if I think men are trash, like...
No, like a red flag.
Like a red flag? Oh.
What have you done?
Yeah, what
have you done wrong?
In a relationship.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Well, she's never had a
I've
relationship.
never had a relationship,
yeah.
but I could say maybe I do have some red flags, but I think...
What are your red flags?
Septum piercing?
100%.
I'm teasing.
Everyone always goes for the piercings. I think some of my red flags is that I could be nonchalant sometimes, and I guess I should care more, because then the other significant other is going to think that I don't care about them or anything.
Sure.
Yeah.
And one thing you've done wrong in a past relationship?
I think doing too much. Like,
what does that mean?
Like giving too much?
I'm a too giving person. Like, I will...
That's not a bad thing.
I think, like, to myself, it's a bad thing because...
You let people run you over?
Yeah, like, I kind of, like, well, always, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm going to... If, like, somebody's like, oh, I need this, or can you do this for me? Like, for some reason, like, even if, like, this person, like, or a boyfriend or whatever has... I don't know. I feel like it's a red flag to always keep giving when it shouldn't be given.
But I don't think any of your previous partners would say she was too giving. Like, they wouldn't say, this is what she did wrong.
My, like, ex-boyfriend and I, we didn't have a toxic relationship. So I don't really know what I would say as a red flag.
Well, just one thing you did wrong. I mean, the relationship ended, right? So, I mean,
yeah.
something on maybe not that one, but the previous relationship. If you can't think of anything, no worries. Not a problem. Moving on. Devon Jack.
I want to know, what's something you've done wrong in previous relationships, Brian?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm perfect. No, let me see. Something I've done wrong. Refuse to go down on her?
Oh.
Is that wrong though? I don't think that's wrong.
If you guys were with a guy who refused to go down on you, would you be like pissed about that?
I think it would depend. If he's expecting me to give in that situation, but isn't willing to go down on me, then I'd be pissed. But if he's like I don't want it, you don't, then I'd be like, okay, at least it's like mutual.
Mm-hmm.
So in response to that, I want to redirect it to Brian. Brian, I know you don't like or want to go down on women, would you, if you were with a girlfriend, would you want her to go down on you?
Yep.
There's a double standard there, ladies. Do you have a problem with that?
I think he shouldn't expect a girl to go down on him if he won't do the same for the girl.
I agree.
Or at least try. You can
Or at
always
least
learn.
try. Like, she could teach you.
Was she just like incredibly unhygienic or what?
That's what it sounds like.
No, I have not gone down on a girl since the Bush administration.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
So that's like what, 2007, 2008?
time.
It's been a
That is
minute.
long time.
That's a long
Was that an
time.
intentional joke, the Bush administration, or is that a serious statement?
Is it? Well, it is a serious statement, but it's kind of a pun. But no
Yeah.
pun intended.
Yeah.
No pun
Okay.
intended. But
All
yes, it has been that long. Just not a fan, to be honest. I think everyone has their sexual boundaries, and everyone's free to like certain things and dislike certain things. But I don't think that's something I did wrong in a relationship because I was justified. I was righteous in that one. But
So I'm curious for Tanner and Zach, what's something you guys do wrong or have done wrong?
It's impossible for me to do anything wrong. No way. Couldn't be me.
Tanner's perfect.
what about that?
Tanner, you want to go first?
What
I
about-
just did.
I would say, honestly, probably, I definitely had a problem with communicating at first, expecting her to be a certain way. And then through a lot of work, I definitely have been able to, at least transmit, like Chase said, having high standards and everything on how, the woman acts and everything. But just definitely communicating that to her because she could have no idea. That's probably something I would
It's a
do.
fair answer. I
Yeah.
actually want a serious answer out of you.
I guess probably being super brazen, just like my way or the highway. Just super assertive. I guess not very empathetic, as people would say. That's probably
Slightly
one thing as well.
psychopathic.
Oh, very psychopathic. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Patrick
just go
Bateman is
completely
literally
off
you.
the walls at the slightest inconvenience. Not actually, but yeah, I guess really just lack of empathy. I guess you could say. Just like my way or the highway. It's just absolute. So, yeah.
What about you? What are your red
Yeah,
flags?
Mister.
Mister.
Yeah. he's-
I would say I can be insecure to a fault in relationships. Insecurity is something that I've struggled with in the past. I think other than that, I'm pretty much perfect. So, just kidding. But I'd say that's the biggest red flag, ma'am.
I would say I'm a shitty texter. I'm slow to respond to texting. I don't really like texting, so I think my big thing is probably, if you want to break it down, would be communication because I'm a shitty texter. In person, I'm good.
I would
But,
agree with that. I'm the same
Texting,
way. If I'm
I'm
texting
not a
about something
texter.
serious with my partner, I immediately want to call.
On that topic, Zach, someone's been asking for your next OnlyFans.
I saw that earlier. I was just gonna.
By the way, whatever has
It's already
acquired OnlyFans.com/whatever. So Zach, if you're down for a collab on